Alright, so we have a question to write a code that generates a random number between 10 and -10, and also print a message to tell if the number is positive or negative. So basically, this code will generate this number and tell us if the number it's generated is positive, negative, or 0. So we're going to be using the import random module. Now this module is going to just generate these random numbers, and then we're going to set the number. We're not just looking for any random number. We have a range. So we're going to use a random.randint. So this is basically a function inside the random module that helps to print numbers between two arguments, so like a range of numbers. So here our argument or the range is going to be -10 and 10. So after this, now we're going to be using if else statement to put our condition. So we're going to say if the number is greater than 0, then you're going to put a colon. After this, we use this colon at the end to introduce a new code block. If not, you're going to get an error. So we're saying if number is greater than 0, we want it to print. We open up our brackets and we're using the F string to format. So we're going to put F inside, and we're going to put our quotation marks, and inside this quotation mark we're going to put our curly braces. So here we want it to print single numbers. So we don't want something like 5.6, 5.7. So we want base 10 numbers. So we're going to put colon D there. So we're saying is positive because the number is obviously greater than 0. So now we're going to, that is the first condition. So I'm going to copy this. So now we're going to use the elif, that's else, if, then we're going to try number is less than 0. So any number less than 0 is obviously a negative number. Remember to put your column at the end, and then we're going to do the same formatting, but here we're going to say is negative. And then if a number is not positive and is not negative, obviously it's going to be 0. So we're going to say else, you say the number is 0. So I think we're done. We're going to run and see, well,